Hi, I'm Maria from Sage Fox Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a reading about what surprise is laying ahead for you. So I'm going to head through some cards. The first one is Your Life is a Canvas. Look at this beautiful card. I love the colors. This says Artist, Manifestation, Creative Accountability. The second one is Moon from the Lenormand deck. And I love the colors in this one too. And this one's about feminine power, intuitive abilities, black and white, positive, negative. It all depends what cards are next to it. And the third card is awareness. I love this little hedgehog. He's looking through the, not weeds, they look like leaves, grass. Yeah, he's looking through the grass. He's becoming aware of the light. I think that's really great. All right, so I asked what surprise lies ahead for you, collective, and the moon card being in the center here, I have a feeling that it either has to do with a surprise, so we may not be able to find out that much, or it may have to do with your psychic abilities. So we'll draw some tarot cards and see what kind of answers we get. Okay, so let's go ahead and, oops, those are not my tarot cards. There they are. Okay. All right. What surprise lies ahead for collective, please? Can we find out what surprise lies ahead for collective? Ooh, two cards flipped over. Okay. Ooh, Four of Wands, guys. That's always good. This is about leveling up, celebration, home, 1111, which is all about making wishes. Yeah, this is a really good card to get. Then we have Seven of Pentacles. This is about, you started the seeds and you've been patient and now you're waiting for the abundance to come in. All right, those are good to start with here. What can we find out about the surprise that's coming for collective, please? Oh. We're just jumping out. Okay, so we have Nine of Pentacles. This card's about individual who's on their own. They're abundant, they're successful, they are happy to live on their own. They're also happy to look for love, whichever way, whichever way the wind blows, I guess, is where it's, or what they want to manifest, not which way the wind blows. Well, maybe for some people, but if you're going with the flow and letting what happens happen, that's great. If you're manifesting love, romance, friendship, abundance in career, that's what this is all about as well. Nine of Pentacles is someone who's abundant and happy, okay? Then we have Knight of Wands. Knights are all about going out there and getting what they want. Knight of Wands is about passion. Yeah, this is something that you're passionate about. Let me make room for one more card. Yeah, this is something you're definitely passionate about. So with the very first card being Your Life is a Canvas, okay, this is the very first card and it gives the overall feel of the whole reading. Oh, wow, and it's 4:44 right now. That means the angels are with you. This talks about how you have a creative you have a creative energy to yourself, okay? You're also asked to have accountability for that creative energy. And this is a card about manifestation. And I have a feeling you are someone who can manifest what you need. And with this card, you're being called to be creative. You have the opportunity to create the world of your dreams. That's what this card is all about, okay? So maybe that's what the moon is right next to it. Because you have the ability to manifest the world of your dreams, because you are able to manifest the world of your dreams. I think the moon being next to it has to do with, that speaks about your psychic abilities, your gifts from the universe to manifest things. Or maybe for some of you, you're just now becoming aware of that. There is awareness here. And Knight of Wands is right underneath that. So there's a lot of passion. You're like, wow, this is really cool. Stuff is actually happening. You know, it's cool when you manifest one thing and you realize you can actually do it. And you're like, oh my goodness, there is so much more I can do in my life. It's kind of that awareness. It's, you know, you planted the seed, you saw it grow, you saw it come to fruition. And now you're thinking, oh my goodness, I can absolutely create the world of my dreams. And yeah, you leveled up. You leveled up. And this is definitely something that you're now passionate about. Neat, guys. Very neat. All right, what else can we find out about the surprise that's coming for collective, please? What other surprises coming to collective? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, you're going to be gifted something from the universe, maybe something financial. It's definitely a new start, a new gift. Oh, I lifted up the deck and this was on the bottom. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you may feel like you've been struggling for a while, but you figured out the recipe for success, and now you don't have to struggle anymore. Let's find out what you're going to manifest. What is collective going to manifest, please? What is, what's this one foot? Oh my goodness, Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's different for everyone, I have a feeling. It's a collective reading, so yeah, there's a lot of different things that everyone could be manifesting. Ooh, oh, and I just heard some of you are manifesting more than one thing, and that makes sense because, you know, usually you have several desires in your life. You know, you may want a new career, you may want a new romantic partner, you may want to, you know, have the money to travel, you may want to, you know, find a new healthy lifestyle and you need help finding that, or you need help manifesting that. So yeah, you're absolutely trying to manifest more than one wish, more than one dream. It's right under Seven of Pentacles, which again, as I said, was about waiting. So maybe that's why you feel like you've been waiting a long time. But I have a feeling you've leveled up now. Okay, you've leveled up. So, so that's the surprise. That's the surprise this month, you guys, or this coming towards you. The surprise is, okay, that's what I just heard. The surprise is you've leveled up and now you are able to manifest your heart's desire. Ooh, that is so awesome, guys. Good for you, collective. Good for you. You know, yeah, seriously, you should be proud of yourselves. It takes a lot of work. A lot of times, you know, I'm sure there are people out there who've tried manifesting things and then when it didn't happen right away, they just sort of gave up and they're like, yeah, that's not something that happens. Or they may think they don't have that power, but you stuck with it. You did the inner work. You waited so long. You are so patient. And now you're here. You're like, yeah, I have my abundance. I'm happy. I can do what I want. I can travel. I can, you know, find romance. And you're living a life with passion. Okay, that's what you're doing. And you're creating things out of the air. Man, it just keeps coming in for you. You're creating things out of the air. Yes, you are. So that's the surprise gift. That's the surprise, you guys. You are a master manifester. That's what I just heard. Wow. That is so cool. That is amazing. All right. Let's see. What else can we get on manifesting for collective? Oh, this one and that one. Page of Swords. Yeah. You have a young, youthful energy about you, and that's my dog. She wants to be in here with me. Sorry, guys. Okay, you have a young, youthful energy about you, and you have found your inner truth. You have found the truth of how to manifest, okay? Knight of Swords. Again, Knight of Swords. Knights are all about going out there and conquesting things, and they're bringing back treasure. And you have two knights here, one on top of the other. Wow, how cool is that on the board here? Of all the places, they're right on top of each other. So you've got Knight of Wands, which is passion, and Knight of Swords, which is truth. So you've got truth, intelligence, passion on your side. So you know, this card right here says creative accountability, right on the bottom there. So I just heard with the Knight of Swords and Page of Swords, you know that you have to be accountable for what you create. You have to be accountable for what you manifest. So think wisely, I just heard, okay? Think wisely. What other information can we get about manifesting? What other information can we get for collective about manifesting, please? Aw, okay, I saw it like this. Another knight, guys. Knight of Pentacles. Yes, this is the warrior who goes out there and finds, you know, abundance. So you are bringing back abundance into your life. It's going to be stable. You've got abundance 4 times on the deck here. I mean, on the board here. So yeah, you're definitely going to be abundant with your manifestations. Whatever it is that you want to create, you can create abundance. I wonder if we're going to get another knight. I mean, we have 3 out of 4 already. Oh, of course. 6 of Wands. Victory. That's what this is all about, guys. You have victory. You've done it. Congratulations. Yes, you have done it. I'm proud of you guys. Yeah. Cool. All right, well, let's see. You know what? I usually use this deck for guidance, but we already know we can ask this deck for guidance. We already know what you're creating. So let's see, what kind of guidance can we get for collective concerning their manifesting powers? What kind of guidance? My apologies, I just dropped 2. So, oh, those are good. All right, so we have protection. So look at the stag here with the beautiful birds perching in its antlers. That's your spirit team. They're protecting you. And stags normally represent protection. Okay, so this is the universe saying they're protecting you, they're watching over you, they're taking care of you. Haven, you're going from the darkness into the light. Oh my goodness, it's the same as this. Looking into the light. You have found the light. Okay, I just heard you need to stay with it. That's the creative accountability this card is talking about. Okay, you found the light, you found the magic, so you need to stay in that light, stay in that magic. Ooh, stay in the magic. That's a cool message. Thank you, universe. Thank you. What other guidance do we have for collective, please? What other guidance do we have for collective regarding their manifesting powers? 2 more cards. All right. Contentment. Yes, you're going to be very content. Very content. You're just going to be happy and you're living your best life. And okay, I just heard you'll know when enough is enough. Okay, you can manifest what you want. Okay, ooh, intrigue. I love this card. Look at the cute otter. All right, so the otter has their eyes on the prize. So I'm thinking, yeah, okay, that's what I'm hearing. Okay. I heard that you need to remain focused on your power of manifesting. It does indeed take a lot of focusing. If you lose that focus, sometimes it can delay a manifest. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. It can delay your wishes or dreams coming true. I always get tongue-tied when I talk. in front of the camera. I don't know. I get nervous. Anyway, as I was saying, you have to remain focused on what you want to manifest, because if you lose focus or you have doubt, it's not going to happen. That's basically what I'm saying. So, and this is right on top of that. So look, here's the prize. Keep the eye on the prize. Remain absolutely focused. Okay. So that's some of the guidance there. Awesome. All right. So let's use these cards. Is this right side up? Yep. What is the outcome for collective concerning their manifesting abilities? What is their outcome? If they remain focused and follow guidance, what is their outcome for collective? Ooh, long way home. Yeah. I'm hearing you're going to be able to travel. You're going to be protected. You're going to be safe. This is like a fortress here. And there's also an elephant, which also has to do with protection. Okay. I'm hearing you're going to feel safe, completely provided for, happy. Wishes are coming true. There's a lot of stars on here. Wish upon a star. Wishes are coming true. Nice. What other outcome do we have for collective concerning their manifesting powers, please? Okay, we got 2 fell and then 1 was in my hand. Oh, yeah. So we have Queen Bee. Yes. So you're going to feel like you're being absolutely provided for. The universe is providing for you and they're protecting you, okay? Because this is all about hives. The bees protect each other. The queen bee protects them. The rest of the hive protects her. So it's all about protection, nurturing. You're going to be protected, okay? Yeah, this is a good card. The outcome is the perfect key. You have found the key, my dears. You have found the key. So remember to keep your heart space pure. Keep your thoughts pure. Don't lose focus. Okay? That's the key. Oh, what a perfect card to end this on. Abracadabra. What I said before. Wish upon a star. Because you're magical. Abracadabra. You have the magical touch. Congratulations, collective. Congratulations. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading because I sure did. Take care. Good luck. And I will see you in the next reading. Many blessings. Bye.